Okay, so I'm creating a new bill because in March, to go along with my time and effort report, I have incurred a few expenses. So I'm entering my name here, Austin Powers. I am putting the end date of the month for which the expenses were incurred, and the 25th of the following month, same as the time and effort report. And I'm going to write March 20 expenses, and I'm going to define the currency in which the expense was incurred. So in this case it was pound sterling. Here you can see the Xero gives you a drop down list of all of the different expenses. Make sure you've got the right the currencies, make sure you've got the right one. And then I'm going to do a nice description of the expense. So there we go, I've got a nice description in there. Make sure to add the date and the quantity, one ticket at £48.50. Now it auto generates the account code here, but do check it because often Xero is wrong. And if we don't have the right account code, then it won't be in our accounts in the correct way. So I'm going to base it off reality. The actual, for me, the actual bill was for Dassault Foundation and for Nepal. And I need to add some supporting evidence. And what I should be doing as a field ready employee is saving my expenses receipts in the expenses folder, in finance folder. Now I've got number 1, so receipt number 1 is that. There's the description, there's the amount, that all matches. Let's check the actual receipt to make sure we've got the right amount. There we go, so it says 48.50, correct. Over and return, 12th of March, date is correct. There we go, so that is an acceptable expense claim submission. If that's my only cost for the month of March, then I can just submit for approval. If I'm not so sure, or I've got things that I need to gather the evidence for, I can save it, and that will save it as a draft. I can submit this for approval and add another bill. The reason I'd need to add another bill is if I was going to do a US dollar claim or a Nepali rupee claim or something like that. Or a claim in the same currency but to another donor. So the other donors that require their own currency, their own claims are GIZ and HGC. So you'd need to, if it was an HGC bill, you'd need to choose the right donor and program code. And then you'd do the same, submit for approval. And that would go to your supervisor, and your supervisor would approve or not. For multiple currencies, you're going to need to create a new bill. So you can save and submit for approval the GBP one, and then you'd have to come in and create a whole other one for any, like a US dollar expense, for instance. And then you'd enter in all the details as per before. So there we go. Hope that's all clear. Of course, any questions on account, donor or program code should go direct to your line manager, and they will give you some guidance.